So many incredible things happened in space this week. The James Webb Space Telescope finally launched Christmas morning from French Guiana in South America aboard an Ariane 5 rocket. The James Webb is the successor to the Hubble telescope. The telescope was developed by NASA in cooperation with the European Space Agency and the Canadian Space Agency. It's on its 30-day, 1 million mile journey to seek out light from the first galaxies in our early universe, as well as exploring our own solar system and exoplanets orbiting other stars. It's the world's largest and most complex space science observatory, and it represents human determination, our unquenchable curiosity, and the technological advances we can make whenever we put our minds together using math, science, and technology. The primary mirror is actually made up of 18 individual mirrors in the shape of a hexagon. The hexagon is one of the strongest found in nature. The hexagonal structure is not commonly seen in space, but it is very commonly seen here on Earth. The honeycomb is used by bees because all of the pieces fit together with no gaps. We also see hexagons within our very DNA. The mirrors are made out of beryllium, which is also a lightweight metal that has hexagonal structures within itself. The gold optimizes reflecting infrared light, which is the primary wavelength of light that the telescope will observe. Sunshields are used to shade the mirrors and to shade the instruments from the infrared light. It will basically help keep them cold. In order to fit in the rocket, the observatory is folded and then it will unfurl in space. This is the most difficult and complex deployment sequence ever attempted in space. I had the privilege of seeing the James Webb being built in person at Northrop Grumman in Southern California, and watching her journey over the last several years has been so inspiring. It's been well worth the wait, and this is only the beginning for the James Webb Space Telescope. 7 astronauts also celebrated Christmas in space aboard the International Space Station thanks to a SpaceX Dragon cargo resupply mission. The payload included 6,500 pounds of experiments and supplies. They got presents and even a turkey dinner. One of the experiments, in cooperation with Tide, included washing laundry in space. Astronauts don't wash their clothes in space, they just wear them a few times and then throw them out. Gearing up for the Artemis program, whenever we send astronauts to Mars for the first time, they will be on a 3-year trip, and each astronaut will require 500 pounds of clothing. So we are now starting to test how to wash laundry in space and how detergents will hold up to microgravity. SpaceX had a record-breaking year, successfully landing their 100th rocket. They launched 31 rockets in 2021 and a Falcon 9 for the 11th time. So they are headed into 2022 with a really strong start.